Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got videos today from Morocco TV.
Right, so we got some 17-year-old girls against some 12-year-old boys. The boys come through, gets blocked. Here comes the girl. She's big, she's strong, but she's got shit ball control. Here comes the boys, goes through. Can he get the shot? It's blocked. Keeper's out. Here comes that strong girl with the shit touch. Keeper's there. Here she is again. Shoving the back, definitely a foul. Still can't finish. Couldn't finish her dinner.
Come on, man.
Boys are through. Saved by the keeper, couldn't finish either. Oh, it's a great pass.
There we go.
He's 1-on-1 with the keeper. Can he finish? He's dragged it wide.
Damn. You can see the size difference between the two, too. The women are like, what, a whole foot taller than the men
Come
or the
through.
boys.
It's a great shot. It's actually a great save. Here comes that strong girl again. She's sprinting down the line. Slightly stronger. Terrible shot. Tackle from the boys.
There we go.
Great pass again. He's sprinting. Sure, he's going to finish this one.
Boom.
Yes, he has. Great finish. 1-0 to the boys. Here come the boys again. Girls intercept. Boys get it back.
It doesn't look like the boys are trying actually
through.
too hard.
It's a good save by the keeper. Wow, this kid's already hit puberty for sure. He's massive.
This kid's 12?
12 years old.
The freak?
My God.
This guy looks bigger than me.
Free kick. Oh,
nice.
That's a great
shot.
goal. Girls are coming through again. Oh, that's a great tackle. Little touch in the box. It's messy. Oh, couldn't finish though. This boy looks bigger, looks stronger. They're going to struggle with him. Here he comes again. Yeah, if he's on the pitch, they got a problem. He's way quicker, way stronger already. And again, here he comes. We're going to call this one powerhouse. Bombing through the middle. Is he going to finish? Easily. He's taking the piss. Here come the girls again. It's a good ball. Can they finish? They're 3-0 down.
Oh, they got it.
Yeah, they got a goal back, 3-1. Here come the boys again. He's
the
through.
boys just have that speed.
Is he going to finish? He took too long. He should have just tucked it in the corner. He's still got another chance. Yeah. See, as the boys are 12 years old and the girls are 17, nearly adults, they tried to physically dominate the boys, but it didn't make much of a difference. As football's not just physical, it's also about skill and decision making. In a couple of years,
I mean, being able to control the ball and not kick it out is a big deal.
Is when all these lads have the physicality to go along with the skill. They'll be able to destroy a pro women's football team like we've seen so many times in the past, which is what I'm demanding yet again. Equal pay for schoolboys and professional women's football.
Damn right.
I don't think you can compare like anything between women's and men's football.
Do you ever feel second class to men in football?
It's always second class. I don't think you'll ever be first class. How people look at us and how people look at them is just not the same.
This is absolutely outstanding. No messing. Bonucci. Smash!
That's one of the best defenders of all time, Leonardo Bonucci, putting in a perfect tackle on an ex-female footballer. Not sure what her name is, but she had to go off injured after this tackle. See, they all want equal pay and to be treated the same, yet everybody started crying after this one tackle.
Bonucci, my guy, it's not that deep. It is not that deep.
It's football. You play to win.
It's a charity game. Come on, man. It's a charity game. You were going to make that distance quite easily.
And surely it would have been more patronising if he hadn't have been trying at all. People are saying, oh, it's a charity game, all this. It was a beautiful tackle. It was a perfectly timed challenge. And he wasn't trying to hurt her, he was trying to get the ball. If he'd have flown in there two-footed, alright, maybe I'd have said that was a bit harsh, but it was a perfectly clean tackle. And normally if you'd have done that to a man, it wouldn't have hurt him.
I mean, people can say women's soccer is boring, but let's just take this case study of the U.S. women's national team versus the men's national team here. We fill stadiums. We sell jerseys. Kids are wearing pink head wrap. Now we have little girls wearing pink braids.
There's braiding stations at Audi Field.
We want to grow the game.
Just because they're wearing pink doesn't mean they're supporting you. I mean, pink is just a woman girly thing.
And we want to show our players that, hey, you are making an impact on these little girls. Besides seeing like messy jerseys in the street, I don't know how our men's team is really influencing the growth of young players playing soccer.
The US women's football team at their peak lost to 15-year-old boys, so someone take those microphones away.
Do you think women footballers should be paid the same as men?
No, the quality gap's too big.
Not true. I think they can mix the leagues.
That's ridiculous. No woman defender is going to be able to stop Erling Haaland.
Okay, fair point. New idea. Elite players like the Haalands and the Bellinghams, they're too good for the women.
Correct.
But on lower levels, where the men are not so good, like say at Man United, the women can play against them.
You may actually have a point.
Yeah, like I get it. I'm not completely naive to the fact that men and women are different. But put a decent women's side up against Man United, Southampton, or Postecoglou's highlights.
Damn, those are some birds.
Fine. Might see some women win.
Maybe if the men go for the European Super League thing.
Then women can go up against whoever's left over.
He sounds great. AJ, do you think women's football teams can beat men's football teams?
No.
Never?
Maybe Man United.
That's my point.
Now, to be fair, if it's Man United or Tottenham, my money might actually be on the women.
The bus was right here.
There's like 2 votes out there.
Yeah.
Don't y'all find that kind of weird? Low-key? Like low-key, come on.
A little, but
Okay.
I'm
really turned off right now.
I'm just a fan, though.
I know, I appreciate that.
You sound one, you put my name on it. Awesome.
Why are you making your own fan feel bad?
Can I get you on that one? Keep killing it this year. Appreciate that.
Whichever one. Apparently this is a WNBA player, so I was surprised to see they actually have real fans. You should treat them a little bit better because there can't be many of them. I swear the only likeable player I've seen with actual real fans.
I was actually at the cafe the other day and someone recognized me and they're like, "Are you Chow Time from the Chow? Are you from Chow Time Pod?" And I was just like, "Yes." I was actually suited up because I just went to go see a client to go drop off a policy for them. So I was at the cafe and he was just like, "Yeah, you look a little different." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm a little dressed this time." Yeah, but he was from the Bay Area. He was coming down to visit some family in OC and he went to the cafe and saw me. Said hi, cordial. You guys are awesome, by the way.
Fans is that Caitlyn Clark and her bodyguard.
That's a personal foul.
Now, if you don't know who this girl is, she's called Caitlyn Clark. She's the best player by a mile in the WNBA. She's also humble, which makes her likeable, unlike her jealous rivals who hate her because they're nowhere near her level. And not many people like them, as a lot of them just seem to complain about not getting enough money, even though their league and shirt sales make zero profit.
You want to play the best player in the country. Y'all said it's the player of the year, so I want all the smoke.
Who's the best player in the country?
To the media or me?
As you see it.
I feel like I'm the best player in the country.
Okay. Who's the second best player?
Shit. Caitlyn Clark or Leah Boston. Top.
Shut up, bitch!
She dominates your guys' sport so much. It's ridiculous. And shout outs to her.
Why did Brittany Griner hit Caitlyn Clark in the throat so hard? You won't believe it. Clark has been getting bullied by other players lately. Caitlyn was elbowed in the throat by Brittany Griner on the court, and it looked intentional. And it's not just a one-time thing. Whether it's getting hit in the face or being physically targeted, these incidents are taking a toll on her both physically and mentally. People are starting to think she might be getting isolated or even bullied in the league. As the most popular female player in the WNBA,
women. when you work with each other and one shows much more skill than another, this is it. Just like that one gentleman said, what do you guys do when you guys get to each other? You guys look for the weakest one and then the strongest one, and then you pair up with the weakest one to go attack the strongest one.
Clark is at the top in both marketability and fan following. Her number 22 jersey is the league's best seller, even outselling LeBron James. The average ticket price for Fever home games has skyrocketed to $287. Merchandise sales have tripled this year, and for every 6 WNBA tickets sold, 1 is for Clark's games. That's some serious star power. No one else can come close to her level of influence. Her massive success has stirred up jealousy among other players who realize they'll never be able to catch up to her. So some resort to cheap shots. With all this malicious targeting and envy, Clark's life in the league hasn't been as smooth and happy as you'd expect.
You said you didn't remember what you said during that viral moment after you fouled out against the Indiana Fever. A lot of people believe what you said was effing white girl or effing white girls. Is it possible that's what you said?
No, would never say that. Like, there's no place for that in our league. Wouldn't say that.
So even though you can't remember, you know that that was not what you said?
I know it wasn't that because I wouldn't use that type of language.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Just remember the US swapped this donor who was arrested in Russia for having cannabis oil for a prisoner called the Merchant of Death. It's got to be the worst trade of all time.
Respectfully, Brittany Griner was in a Russian prison. You would think that somebody who is now free back in America would not have too much to complain about. Remembering who they let out to get her back
The
on
Merchant
American
of
soil.
Death.
The Merchant of Death. An arms dealer that wanted to kill American citizens, according to the reports. When it comes to Caitlyn Clark, now I've taken hits because I was calling it from day one. You got people that are resentful towards her. Before she ever came along, there were a lot of outstanding basketball players who happened to be black females that was doing their thing on the WNBA level. And they never got this kind of shine. That was doing their thing on the WNBA level.
Yeah, and also, before she ever came along, people weren't watching that league. The other players should be thanking her for putting more eyes on them, instead of being resentful and making themselves even more unlikable.
Right, you would think a league that's losing money, they'd be just happy that they're growing and getting audiences and actually starting to maybe start to even out their detriment or their debt, in a sense, to the NBA, right? Because the NBA still subsidizes everything and they still just lose massive amounts of money. Trust me, if I even lost $10, I'm shutting this shit down. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.